Welcome here today. Very excited to have Governor Lamont and Coach Mora out here today. This is our busiest week of the year. This is probably our single busiest day of the year. As you can see, there's a lot of action going on here in our warehouse. Over the last 10 or so days, you've been hearing us out in the community talk about how we need to collect 51,291 turkeys. And the great thing is the people of Connecticut are extremely generous. They stepped up to the plate once again, and they helped us meet that goal. Now, today, tomorrow, the next couple of days are all about how do we get those 51,291 turkeys out to people in the state of Connecticut. We're very happy that our friends from Operation Pantry in Meriden are here. They're here right now picking up. What we do is we slot we have 700 agencies that we supply turkeys to. We slot them all out in various different times. They come to pick up or we go out to deliver. So by the end of the day tomorrow, by 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, all of the turkeys that we collected will be out in the state of Connecticut. We also provide sides. As you can see, we have some apples, we have some carrots, we have some onions, as you can smell if you weren't able to see them. We have potatoes, sweet potatoes. We try to give people as much of a great Thanksgiving as we possibly can, and we couldn't do it without our partners. We absolutely could not do it without all of these folks you see behind me. We have a collection of staff and volunteers. Every one of them does something that is very intricate to what we're to what we do, and we couldn't do it without them. And it's an honor for me to see this process go through every year. I always say, you know, Pastor Watts, one of my bosses, is here. I told you this the other day. Usually the Tuesday, Wednesday before Thanksgiving is the most fulfilling day of the year for me as a professional, because you really get to see the fruits of our labor. Very pleased to have with us today Coach Jim Mora from the Yukon Huskies. As a huge Yukon fan, this makes me very excited. We're looking forward to big things, Coach. So why don't you come out here and say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you. It's truly an honor and very humbling to be here working with Connecticut Foodshare and these amazing volunteers, and of course our Governor Lamont, who I got to spend a little bit of time on with last week on a Zoom call. These are the people that give so generously and so selflessly to others to make sure that people that maybe need a little lift have that opportunity to spend time around a table enjoying a great meal on this special day of Thanksgiving. And this is what makes us special, is this ability to give to others. And I just want to thank all of these people, not only for what they're doing today and this week, but I mean 51,200 and how many? 290? 291 turkeys that they've worked to accumulate so they can distribute to people that are going to really appreciate it. So it's an honor for me to be here in the state of Connecticut. People now ask me where I'm from, and this week, hey, where are you from? And every time I say I'm from Connecticut. So I'm all in here, and I'm honored and blessed to be a part of this community, and look forward to contributing in any way I can. I know people want wins, and we'll do that, but there's other ways to contribute as well, and I'm excited about those ways. So thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Go Huskies. I reminded the coach. I reminded the coach that that Rentschler Field, his new home in East Hartford, was the home of our largest drive-through emergency distribution. So we obviously have a real affinity for not only Rentschler Field but for the Yukon Huskies. So thanks. And I definitely want to thank Governor Lamont for coming out here today. The governor has been very supportive of Connecticut Foodshare all throughout the year. He understands that hunger is not just a 1 week or a one holiday type of issue. He was there last week with us in Hartford when we were raising the turkeys. Now he's here today helping to load them onto the truck. So thank you for being out here with our staff, Governor Lamont.
All right, Foodshare, you guys are the best. This last year and a half, we really needed you every day, and you showed up. Jason, we appreciate that. Coach Mora, you were from Idaho for a while there. That's why you were moving the potatoes in there. You were moving the potatoes by the ton. I was moving the apples by the pound. But now you're Connecticut. I love it. And Jim Mora and I are just talking a little bit about team. And to me, a little bit, that's what Thanksgiving is. And as the coach said, team is about, doing the very best you can his case now with the UConn Huskies football, and also making everybody around you better. And that's what a great team is, and that's what I love about Thanksgiving. That's what I love about Foodshare, because you guys make everybody around you better. You all pitch in, you look out for each other, and that's what we try and do as a state. I like to think of the state as a team as well, Coach, and we look out for each other. We're a lot better, and that's where we have our wins. So everything you can to support Foodshare. This is your opportunity right now in this time of need, and it doesn't stop on Thanksgiving. We have a little bit of way to go. Jason, to you and everybody here, thank you, guys. I love what you're doing.
You take off topic? Okay. Anybody have any questions for me or for Coach?
51,291. How did you arrive at that
It's an
number?
exact. We didn't just make it up. It is not a made-up number. We have great agencies across the state of Connecticut, like Operation Pantry in Meriden, and what they do is they all have clients. They determine how many of their clients need turkeys. They filter those numbers up to us. We have, like I said, 700 of those across the state of Connecticut. We add them all together, and that's where we get the 51,291.
How many people will be fed?
You could probably multiply. Say the average family is of 4. See now, where's Jeff? Give me the quick math on that. Yeah, it's about 225,000 people could be fed, assuming an average family of 4. I could have done that if you gave me an extra few seconds.
Like you said earlier, everything is going to be distributed Tuesday.
By the end of the day, by the time we walk out of here tomorrow, our goal is to have all of the turkeys and all of the fixings and all the sides distributed. That is the plan. Everybody is slotted in. We're well on our way towards meeting that goal and towards meeting that plan. But I always, life happens sometimes, and sometimes, trucks break down and things like that. But we're not anticipating any
How
problems.
does this compare to last year, especially during the sort of second
Yep.
surge of COVID?
Well, it's difficult to compare. I was going to say apples and oranges. It's difficult to compare turkeys to turkeys because this is the first time we've ever done this as a statewide organization. For the last 40 years, you've had Foodshare dealing with one part of the state of Connecticut and Connecticut Food Bank dealing with another part. With the help and support of Governor Lamont and the Department of Agriculture, the two organizations came together about 10 months ago, and this is the first time we've done this as a statewide organization. How the need compares to a year ago, the good news is the numbers are not as high as they were a year ago. I remember being there I've talked about this publicly before, the day before Thanksgiving. I was on the roof of Rentschler Field. I took the elevator up, Coach. I don't want you to think I was scaling the side or anything like that. And just looking at the line of cars wrapping around. It was tough. It was a very difficult thing to realize that was Connecticut in the year 2020. The good news is the numbers are better than they were a year ago at the peak of the pandemic. The bad news is we are still not back to where we were pre-pandemic. So we still have a little ways to go. But the fact that we're able to help more than 51,000 families is terrific.
And what would be some of the facts about hunger in Connecticut that perhaps the average family who doesn't need to rely on a food pantry might be surprised to learn?
Absolutely. There's 480,000 people here in the state of Connecticut who are food insecure. And we serve people in all 169 towns. There's a real misnomer out there that, that's you guys are great. You deliver a lot of turkeys and you deliver a lot of food to Bridgeport and to New Haven and to Hartford. That we definitely do deliver a lot of food to Bridgeport, New Haven, and Hartford, but we also deliver food to Avon and Simsbury and Farmington and Union and Canterbury and Cornwall. All 169 towns have somebody in those towns facing poverty.
Thank you, Jason.
Yep. Anything else? Coach? Or you want the go?
Just about you.
Okay.
Governor.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're good.
We're good?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.